When you hear the word negotiate, what comes to mind? Now for most people, it's about getting the best deal out there. Or about BATNA stands for Better Alternative to a Negotiated Agreement. For me, the word negotiate used to bring up all kinds of thoughts and feelings. I remember growing up in Lebanon and going with my mom to the vegetable market and seeing her handle these merchants with style. I never really saw myself as a haggler. So as I started my career in sales, all of a sudden, people were using my mom's techniques on me, and I was like, oh no! So in some cases, I'd leave customer meeting all excited because I was able to get the best deals. Other time, I'd leave rather upset or even frustrated because I had to lower my margin, reduce my price, or lost the deal altogether. Has that ever happened to you? Well, I got really sick and tired of a roller coaster ride, and I decided to study expert negotiators and really learn how to negotiate in a comfortable way for me. I was happy to discover that there is a proven sales negotiation process that actually works. Now, the most critical thing in effective negotiation is to follow and apply the three-step planning process I'm going to share with you right now. First, you do what we call an analysis to understand where the balance of power is between the two parties. Now, you do this by understanding the options the other party has. So for example, if you're selling, let's say, social media services, you need to know what are the alternatives that your customer has. Now, you got to understand what is the strength of that competitor and what's their weakness. Now, you take their weakness and you amplify it, and you take their strength and you minimize it, so that this way the customer realizes the value that you bring on board. Now, next you must understand your tradables, or also we call these shopping lists. Now, these are the things that you want from the customers and things sometimes the customer wants from you. So what you want from them could be like margin, payment terms, price, or even a commitment to a long-term contract. Now, once you're clear about your tradables, it's time to develop a negotiation action plan. Now, during this step, you want to map out your ideal outcome, your next best option, and even your walkaway plan. So, for example, when negotiating a margin, your ideal outcome, for example, is giving away 30%. Your next best option maybe is, okay, giving 31%, and your walkaway plan is 32%. Now, I didn't say 30, 40, 50 because this really is not negotiating, it's more like haggling. Now, you can design these in a way that you and your business can live with before going into a negotiation. By taking the time to prepare to negotiate, you'll be more relaxed, more confident, and get what you want versus what the customer wants to give you. The biggest challenge is that most people still do not take the time to think this process through, and as a result they get to the negotiation table and end up giving more margin or a lower price than what they wanted and end up losing that way. Has that ever happened to you? Well, look, I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to seeing you at my upcoming Sales Negotiation Mini Bootcamp, where I'll share with you my strategies that are proven to work right here in the Middle East. If you haven't done so already, register today by clicking the link below, as seats are selling out. I'll see you soon.